The imprisoned leader of the Kurdish rebel group, the PKK, has called for it to convene a new Congress and bring to an end its armed struggle against Turkey. The statement from Abdullah Öcalan was read out by a group of pro-Kurdish members of the Turkish parliament who'd visited him in jail on Thursday. It was released to thousands of the supporters in the southeastern city of Diyarbakir who had gathered to mark Newroz, the traditional New Year. Well, with me is the BBC's Kurdish affairs analyst Guney Yildiz. Thank you for joining us. Before we get into the significance of this peace plan, can you give us a little background on this conflict between Turkey and the Kurdish people? Well,
Turkey's Kurdish question is one of the most longest-running conflicts in world's history, probably. It's going on. It's a legacy from Ottoman times, when Ottomans decided to cancel any kind of autonomy Kurds have, and when Ottoman Empire crumbled, Kurds, as the world's largest nation, remained without a state. But if we fast forward to at the end of 1970s, we come to the first and most successful rebellion against Kurdish rebellion, which is the start of establishment of the PKK in 1978. And then the PKK took up arms in 1984, and over 3 decades of conflict, over 40,000 people, mostly Kurds, died in this conflict. The conflict peaked in 2012. And at the end of that year, Turkey started talks with the imprisoned leader of the PKK, Öcalan, and there has been a ceasefire in place. Firstly, a unilateral ceasefire, but a de facto mutual ceasefire in place since 2013. And fragile was the most overused adjective by analysts when they talk about the Kurdish peace process. But despite mutual distrust, this ceasefire held since 2013 and passed a significant test. With you have militants, armed militants inside Turkey, with Turkish army are not carrying out any operations against them, and they're not carrying out any operations against the Turkish army.
Okay, so fast forward to today. What do you make of this peace plan if it's announced today? What should we make of it?
Well, that is a really important step, and we have, I mean, both sides, both the PKK and the Turkish government, have lots of regional and domestic challenges, with the Turkish government having lots of domestic challenges as well as regional challenges like the rise of Iran's influence, the rise of Islamic State, and for the PKK, their close allies in Syria have been fighting against ISIS. So both sides have lots of reasons to have a ceasefire, and today they went another step with Öcalan calling for an end to armed struggle against Turkey on the condition that Turkish government agrees to a parliamentary commission, Truth and Reconciliation Commission, modeled on the experience of South Africa. So if Turkey agrees to this commission, PKK is going to convene a conference in April, and they're going to decide to end an armed struggle against Turkey.